In the enchanting realm of the English countryside, where the air is perfumed with the scent of wildflowers and the sun drapes its golden mantle over the land, there resided a young rabbit named Peter, along with his loving family beneath the boughs of an ancient oak. This oak, ancient and wise, had seen many seasons pass and whispered tales of old to those who would listen. On a morning that sparkled with the promise of new adventures, as the dew on the grass caught the light like countless tiny jewels, Peter felt a familiar tug in his heart, the call to adventure, irresistible and bold. Despite the sage advice of his mother, who spoke with the soft gravity born of love and experience, cautioning against the dangers hidden within Mr. McGregor's garden, Peter's spirit was alight with curiosity. It was a garden famed among the creatures of the wood for its forbidden splendours, a garden that beckoned the brave and the bold with its whispers of untold delights. As Peter pondered his plan, with the thrill of the forbidden dancing in his eyes, he chanced upon a most fortuitous meeting with Sam the Mole, a creature esteemed not only for his wisdom, but for his gentle nature and his intimate acquaintance with the secrets of the earth. Sam, emerging from his subterranean world with a demeanour as serene as the earth from which he came, greeted Peter with a voice that seemed to hum with the deep, comforting tones of the ground itself. "And what adventure calls you forth from the safety of the burrow on such a radiant day, Peter?" he asked, with a look that spoke of understanding and shared secrets. With a heart brimming with excitement and trust, Peter shared his bold desire to venture into the lush heart of Mr. McGregor's garden, a place where the fruits of the earth were said to grow with a vibrancy and a sweetness unmatched by any other. Sam, with a twinkle in his eye that belied his calm exterior, proposed a plan so cunning, so daring, that Peter could hardly believe his ears. "Why not forgo the gate, when a more secretive path lies beneath our very feet?" Sam suggested with a wise nod. "I shall craft for us a tunnel, a secret passage that will lead us straight to the bounty of the garden, unseen by those who would seek to bar our way." And so, with hearts alight with anticipation and a bond of friendship as their guide, Peter and Sam embarked on their grand endeavour. Sam, with his unparalleled skill in the arts of digging and burrowing, and Peter, with his unquenchable thirst for adventure. Together they wove their way beneath the world of light, creating a hidden conduit to the treasures that lay beyond. Their tunnel broke through to the surface amidst a riot of colours and scents, a secret garden within the garden, where the vegetables grew lush and ripe, waiting for them like jewels in a treasure chest. There, in the heart of Mr. McGregor's domain, Peter indulged in the feast laid before him, a feast of flavours so rich and so varied that it seemed as though the very essence of summer had been distilled into the fruits of the earth. But in his zeal, Peter did not see the shadow that crept upon him, the shadow of consequence and of danger. For in his indulgence, he found himself trapped by his own excess, unable to return through the tunnel that had promised safe passage. It was in this moment of vulnerability that Mr. McGregor, alerted by the whisper of movement in his cherished garden, emerged with a countenance as stormy as the sea before a tempest. Peter, caught in the grip of a peril far greater than any he had imagined, faced the wrath of Mr. McGregor with a heart that raced with fear. Hindered by his overfull belly, he embarked on a desperate dance of evasion, a dance that spoke of both the joy of freedom and the price of folly. Through the garden Peter fled, his every leap and bound a testament to his will, to escape the fate that loomed large in his imagination, the fate of his father, who had ventured into this very garden and had not returned. With the spectre of that memory urging him onward, Peter summoned the last reserves of his strength and wit, darting through the underbrush and the rows of vegetables with a desperation born of the instinct to survive. At last, breathless and weary, Peter found his way back to the safety of his home, a home that stood as a beacon of warmth and love in a world that held both beauty and danger in equal measure. His mother, her eyes alight with relief and tempered with the wisdom of lessons hard learned, welcomed him back with open arms and a heart full of love. As Peter nestled down into the soft embrace of his bed, the adventures of the day replayed in his mind, a vivid tapestry of excitement, friendship, and the poignant lessons learned in the shadow of Mr. McGregor's garden. He realised then the true richness of the day's escapades lay not in the vegetables he had savoured, but in the friendship he had forged with Sam, and in the wisdom gained through the trials they had faced together. Thus, the tale of Peter Rabbit, Sam the Mole, and their secret journey into the heart of danger and delight wove its way into the fabric of the countryside, a story to be told and retold. A story of courage and of caution, of the joy of discovery, and the warmth of returning home. Please take a moment to subscribe to the channel for more illustrated stories, and to assist the YouTube algorithm in showcasing our work to others. Thank you.